Hello and welcome to another episode of Quiarcus Plays Hulk Ascension Dark Angels Edition. So, if you were with me last time, remember that we did the Overwhelm mission, destroyed the power supply for the second reactor, and now we're going to go on and deal with the first reactor. And before we do, however, we've got somebody to level up, Lucius. Just going to take a quick check. So it's got the new bolter that we're not going to use, because yeah, less ammo, more heat, not particularly good for Overwatch. Attributes, nothing to change there. And of course, he's got the motion detector and the frag mine to deal with any pesky gene stealers that might want to be coming out of holes. It looks pretty good to me. Okay, so let's get started. Both squads, okay. The first Tyranid vessel has encountered. Let's start that again, shall we? The first Tyranid vessels have entered the current system, brothers. Time is running out. The data recovered from the CAT units have identified the primary control cogitator for the Xenos reactor. It is currently inactive, but the Techmarines theorize that a controlled overload of 3 key power supplies spread throughout the alien vessel will supply enough energy to restart the cogitator and allow the reactor to be detonated. The first power supply is deep in gene seeder-infested territory, and it is likely that the alien hive mind will react quickly when it identifies your squad in the area. Strike hard and fast. Get out before you are overwhelmed by the foe. That sounds fun.
Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders.
Okay, so 2 deployments. Got to destroy whatever's there, and then make exits. So, pretty hard to see what's going on with these maps because they're so dark. I'm going to push one squad up this side, although I am wondering whether it would be better to bring them together. Maybe. We'll push up this way to begin with and then cut across if we need to and join in the middle. See how the other squad deals with it. How second squad copes with the apothecary. Pretty confident first squad will be able to take out whatever comes their way, but Kane's squad, maybe not so much. So let's find that. There we go, there's that deployment zone. Put our apothecary in the middle, so that his abilities can affect his entire squad.
The Emperor's finest.
There we go, there's one squad deployed. Let's put our...
The Emperor's finest. Ready as commanded. Terminator ready.
Curiouser and curiouser. Seems to be getting a semi-reasonable frame rate at the moment. Right, so we've got 2 deployment zones already. 2 spawn sites in the middle there. So let's just open this door and see what we're dealing with.
Target coordinates.
A very, very dark room. That's always encouraging, isn't it?
Taking position.
I'm going to inch forward here, and there's the light. Okay.
Move. Clear a path.
Okay. So that must be a corridor, is it? No? There's no way through there? Doesn't look like it. So, it must be through here. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a path goes up this way. And then where? Can we see any doors here? It's a very dark Hulk, this.
Affirmative.
There we go. See what happens first turn, shall we? No gene stealers on the scopes. Oh, yeah, look, we've got 3 here. So we must be dealing with a broad corridor then, so we'll have to line these guys up into a wide formation. Same with these. Look, you've sort of got an indicator that there's something down here, but I couldn't even begin to tell you what that is. Okay, I'm going to file out to give us a broader array of fire arcs. Vulnerable there. Is it curved round? Let's just look at the camera. Looks like it does go up here. Okay. Something to bear in mind then. And another spawn site on the corner. I'm going to slip him into Overwatch.
Protocol initiated.
And he's the only one that can. Similarly, we're going to get these guys arrayed.
They will fall.
Defense.
They come.
There you can actually see one. Take a shot here. And this is it. Oh well. Overwatch.
Protocol initiated. Holding position.
What we could do is see if we can get at anything with a flamer. You could get one with the flamer, I suppose. Do that.
None shall survive.
Deal with one of them. Okay. Here they come. Ooh, good shot, sir.
Scanning for enemy movement.
Now, we're probably going to use our psychic power to get rid of this guy.
Securing area.
Going round, starting going backwards.
Move.
Can't overwatch sadly, so we're going to have to start slowing down. We've got plenty of psychic points, so we're going to Hellfire this lot. Hellfire around there. Bit of overkill, but gives us an easier run at things. As for down here, we're going to take a slow and steady walk up. As I said, this squad isn't as advanced as the others, as the other one is, and I don't want to risk losing people.
Holding position.
Because that would suck.
Holding position.
Losing Terminators is an expensive business. Got a door there. Yeah, so what are we going up here and then through? Possibly. They've got a clear run to it by the looks of it, haven't they? Look at that. Okay.
Xenos contact spotted.
So it's all over the place, isn't it? There we go.
Target ahead. Contact. Weapon malfunction.
His weapon's overheated. That's a brilliant start.
Weapon functional.
Cool down. Step forward. Okay, turn him this way.
Purge the Xenos filth.
Put him on Overwatch. It's going to be a slow march, isn't it, at this rate? We're going to protect our flanks. Nothing coming from behind yet, which is kind of surprising. I'd have expected to have seen far more
My aim is true.
coming from behind us.
Yes, my lord. Affirmative.
Not that I'm complaining.
Weapon at the ready.
It's nice to have a quiet rear guard duty for once. Let's have a look, how far can we get? So we can only move 2. This is where it starts to get a little bit dangerous on these corners. But thankfully the spawn points are far enough away that it shouldn't be an issue.
Affirmative. Going into Overwatch.
Got no real reason to be walking backwards just thinking about it. We could try and go a little bit faster. Maybe next turn we'll turn these guys around and try a sprint instead. They did advise that we moved quickly, didn't it? Now that's disturbing. Only one gene stealer spawn. Okay, seriously, only one? Fair enough. Still, can't really move much further than 2, can we? Because we've still got to cover this area.
Enemy movement. My aim is true. Moving ahead. Moving ahead. Moving ahead. Going into Overwatch.
He can't move backwards and rearguard at the same time. Go drop a survey skull. Give us a chance to see if there's anything coming once we leave this area. Right, so do we go down this corridor here and join up? Or do we push? There's a door there as well, look, cut up through there. Deal with this spawn site. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut up through here, because then we can aid this squad if they start to get overwhelmed. So, we have to wheel around this corner. Bring our rear guard guys around as well.
Clear a path. Overwatch.
Assuming we can, of course. Is that a dead? No, that isn't. It's a clear look. You can see it there. Nice clear run. You can just see the pulse of the survey skull at the far end there. One of the nice things about this little camera. It does give you a pretty good idea of what's happening. Go step on a book. That's a good idea.
With all due haste.
Yeah. So we've got 2 people covering our rear, 1 person covering our front. Pretty happy with that.
We have contact.
Okay, they might get flanked here. Okay. This is where the fun begins, guys. It's wide fire here. There we go. That nicely blocked that corridor. So, I think we're going to keep an eye on this side.
Securing area.
Just in case. He's going to keep an eye forward. So we are getting gene stealers coming from up here. There must be a spawn point up there somewhere.
Affirmative. Holding position. Moving to target coordinates. Overwatch.
Okay, feeling reasonably good about that. Okay, so we're going to turn our apothecary, our librarian around. Moving forward 2.
Stay alert, brothers.
I'm onto Overwatch. That means everybody else only can move 1 point, never mind.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Should be
Scanning
more
for
than
enemy
enough.
movement.
Still think they did a really good job with this pack, this expansion pack. There's a lot of bugs in it, admittedly, but it has a great atmosphere. Okay, so seems like they're going after the librarian squad, which makes a lot of sense. The librarian is by far the more dangerous figure. Just make out our battle brothers at the end of the corridor there. Keep trucking forward.
Enemy will fall before me. Acknowledged.
Right, so we're going to head up here and block off these spawn points. I think that this is connected. I think. By the looks of it. So another slow romp forward. As we try and keep our flanks secure.
Objective logged. Watching for enemy contact.
3. Now to leave them enough to go on to Overwatch. Now we've got support from the other group at the other end of the corridor.
Objective logged. Overwatch protocol initiated.
It should be okay. Ah, there's a lot of spawn points there. Okay, so we've got 3 spawn points in this center mass, which we're going to have to try and seal off with our Terminators. I think all of these guys have got mines. We'll find out in a minute.
My aim is true. Moving out. Taking position.
So, yes, he's got a mine.
Holding position.
Got you. Yep, you've got a mine as well. You can tell by this little icon here.
Going into Overwatch.
Which there's a quicker way of getting them to move backwards without turning around.
Securing
Toggle or
position.
something. Okay, so now we're going to have to start moving
out.
backwards again with these guys to protect our rear. Which means we're going to have to slow down a lot with this squad. Which isn't ideal,
Overwatch.
but they're not as experienced as the other group, which does of course mean that you have to move more slowly with them. All about risk management.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
Okay, see what happens.
We have contact.
They can see, yeah, look at that, they can see those gene sealers. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a step forward. Didn't get him, I think I saw a spray of blood there. So yeah, 1 down. Okay, now we need to move up and we need to look up. Jump on Overwatch, reload. You missed with that one. No, you did get it. Okay. Fair dues. Into Overwatch. Move the flamer up.
Acknowledged.
What are we doing down here? It's going to be a little bit trickier. Bring these guys together a little bit.
Securing position.
Still haven't met any specialist gene stealers yet that I've noticed.
Affirmative.
I'm sure they're hiding somewhere.
They will fall.
Okay, so this squad can move again unmolested. What all these green tubes are doing. Other than looking a bit weird. Dare say they're power conduits of some kind for whatever Xenos artifact is on board this ship.
Going into Overwatch.
There we go, put you guys into Overwatch.
They will fall.
Haven't seen much in the way of the actual gene sealers. Oh. Okay, that's blitzed. Now we're going to use our psychic power again to get rid of these guys. Where is it? Hellfire, there we go. Just so that we don't have to worry about them. There we go. Get to there. We couldn't turn though if we did that. So this one comes out into here. Doesn't look like there's a way for it to get through. So what we might be able to do is knock him off Overwatch, bring him up to here, and yeah, we can block off. It does just look like this is a spawn zone. We're going to block off this region. And we're going to mine it up. So we don't have to worry about it. So I can get up to there. Okay. Oh, good shot, sir. I didn't even realise there was a gene sealer there. Turn him around. You get it? Doesn't look like it. No. Okay, we're going to put him on Overwatch though.
Let them come.
He's got a better chance of getting it next turn. Don't think there's any way through here. No. So how do you get through to the centre point then? Hope I'm not walking into a dead end here. That would be kind of annoying. We'll see.
Holding position. Affirmative. Moving
Very
out.
frustrating if this was a dead end coming up. Because it would mean that we'd have to tromp all the way back through around this way. Which wouldn't be great, let's face it.
Xenos contact spotted.
And he didn't fire an Overwatch because... reasons? He was on the Overwatch, he didn't get to fire? Bizarre. Very strange. Point 2 cleared. Gonna move around with this guy. Put him in Overwatch just in case.
Affirmative.
And you, sir, are yomping up this way.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Clear a path.
He's going to come back out this way. The long turn. That was silly of me. Never mind.
Moving out.
I wonder if we can catch him with a long shot, can we? Oh, just out of range. Just out of range. Never mind. 2 AP to here. Can we just sneak in? Not quite. We can with our flamer, however. But we don't really want our flamer up front, do we? Okay, so that's that block. Looks like there is a corridor up here. Okay. Good to know, good to know. And he is a rear guard.
Affirmative. My aim is true.
Well, it hasn't really been tested that greatly, let's face it. Turn him that way. Alright. Yep, here they come. And he's got eyes on a whole horde there. Okay, so let's see what we can do.
Drive them
Good
back.
shot. Just for a second. Got him. Swing around with Malachi. See if we can get them with a wide fire, can we? Yes, look at that.
Drive them back.
That'll teach them. That'll learn her. Let's reload. We're going to go on to Overwatch because we're getting used to this coming from here.
My aim is true.
Captain's going to... Captain? Our librarian, even. He's going to pop his head down a little bit. Stay on Overwatch.
Stay alert, brothers.
You have exhausted, yes, you've exhausted your mines, and he should still have a mine. He's going to move and turn up. There we go. And the next turn, he can plant his mine. That area will be secure.
We have contact.
Get moving with these guys. Does anybody here have a mine? He does. Okay. There we go. Seal that off.
Clear a path.
And across. Yeah, there's the door up there. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there, slowly but surely.
Yes,
One.
brother. Moving.
2. Put him into Overwatch.
Stay alert, brothers.
Deploy your mine. Get out to here.
Advance, brothers.
Start to reform our group. We've got nothing on the sensors, apart from that little guy there. We'll deal with him in a sec. Oh, a miss. There we go. Reload while we've got the opportunity. Bring our flamer up. This guy is doing a pretty good job defending that area, but we need to get him down now. Got a weird little side annex there. There've been some very strange maps in this expansion pack, it has to be said. Move him forward, put him onto Overwatch so he's got covering down there. Reload. And you are out of AP. Okay. It's cool, I really like the maps in this level, in this expansion, but they've been some very strange ones. Layouts are really odd. Good concentration of gene sealers there. Okay. Nothing to worry about yet.
Moving ahead.
Nothing else being detected.
Overwatch.
Get our first squad out of here, I think.
Advance, brothers.
Now,
Watching for enemy
move
contact.
back one more, can't you? There we go.
Taking position.
Gives us a much better arc.
Securing position.
Yeah, you should be able to shoot anything that comes around that corner, and he's far enough away that nothing should be able to threaten him. These spawn points are all blocked, so we only have to worry about things coming from in front of us now. Which is nice, we've got nothing on the scope, so we might as well push our luck a bit here. Push up.
Moving out.
Can he catch up? Yes, he can, look at that. Okay.
Weapon malfunction.
He's overheated. Nothing too serious. At least this level's got nice open corridors. So you've got plenty of time to shoot anything that gets too close.
Going into Overwatch. Weapon.
Not like those missions in the Imperial Fist playthrough that we had where we were just swarmed by gene stealers. Wow, we missed 2 shots. Something like you. Let's cool his weapon down.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
Gets the kill. Overwatch again.
Overwatch.
And reload. Although we're starting to get a little far behind with him. So we've got somebody else in Overwatch. We're going to move him back again to try and keep him up with the others. Alright, so how do you suppose we destroy this?
Objective logged.
Looks like a terminal, so I guess we have to stand somebody on top of it. And is all hell going to break loose? Just looking at the map, we should be sending the
Objective locked.
this squad this way. We still can, can't we? We can still turn them around and get them going back in this direction. Bit of wasted movement, but it's doable. It's doable. So next turn we'll have to think about turning them around, perhaps.
Enemy sighted.
Lucius down south.
My bulgers failed.
Really, already? You're not having a very good day of shooting, are you, Lucius?
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
So... yeah, I get the feeling we should probably press ahead. Press back down this main corridor. So with that in mind, we're going to... we're going to kill that for a start.
All by my hand.
Flip him around. So it's like that.
Affirmative.
Flip him around.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
Move these guys back into position here. Now, you probably won't be able to shoot at anything this turn, but that's not so much of an issue. Because we can just wide fire down there. Just to block that a little bit, which means the geniuses will have to go a long way around if they want to get to us. Right. Let's get our squad here moving.
Moving ahead.
Up onto that, and there we go, objective complete. And still nothing on the sensors, on the ore specs. Very strange. I don't know, just so far, other than those initial few missions, this campaign just hasn't seemed quite as difficult as the Imperial Fist one was. Famous last words, I know. Seems a little more forgiving. Ah, here we go. Gene Stealers. As I said, famous last words.
Stay alert, brothers. Acknowledged.
Nope. So these guys we'll cover our rear. We'll go flame those Gene Stealers ahead of us, or at least one of them.
Order confirmed. Holding.
Probably have done this with just one squad actually. I don't think you need 2 squads for this mission.
Purge the Xenos filth.
It certainly doesn't seem to be the volume of Gene Stealers to
Securing
warrant
position.
2 squads. Never mind. All good. There we go. Right, what's happening up here? Get to there, and Overwatch. He's not going to have much of an opportunity to shoot, is he?
Stay alert, brothers. Affirmative.
So what we might do is use our Apothecary's boost ability. Which one is it? That one, Optic Nerve Enhancer. To give him that extra edge in ranged combat. His brother Zal might have an issue. That's quite a short step when he only gets 1 shot, essentially. And then he's in trouble. Not good. Not good at all. I moved him a bit far forward. I should have kept him at the door. Before the door here. Let's just see what happens. He gets him.
Enemy sighted.
Good day. Okay. No need to worry. They are Terminators after all. This. One more shot if you want to move forward again. There we go.
Spirits die by fire.
Move forward again.
Let them come.
Nothing
Objective
else?
log.
No. Okay.
Taking position. Move. The enemy will fall before me.
Okay, I might just
Acknowledged.
leave one guy on Overwatch here and reload his Storm Bolter. So he's got a fresh clip for if anything should come around next time. Hellfire, just go take those guys out. There we go. Okay, that's the Southern squad sorted out. North squad.
Yes, brothers, moving. Securing area.
Actually, we can push forward 2 more and block this
Clear
spawn
of
point, which is far more valuable. There we go. Interesting. Wasn't quite what I had in mind. There we go. Reload his Storm Bolter as well. He's got a frag mine, so we can block off this spawn point. So we really just have to make a race along the bottom now, and we'll be quite safe. Awesome.
They are close.
Barkin took a shot at something and missed, so unlike him.
Hostile targets ahead. Watching
Fastius,
for enemy contact.
good job there.
Objective logged.
Reload. Wondering if we might want to start
Moving
stringing
out.
them out a little bit more.
Scanning for enemy movement. Order confirmed. Holding.
We got the kill. Just saw the bloom of blood in
Flank secure.
the top screen there. I'm going to take him off Overwatch so that we can reload and cool down.
Clear
Okay.
to fire.
Okay. That'll be 5.
Yes, Commander.
And APTF left 2. Well, I suppose
Clear a path.
nothing on the scopes, so it should be relatively safe to do that. Not seeing any vents anywhere from the spawn point at the end there, of course.
Objective logged.
His duty to block that spawn point when he can.
They are close, brothers.
Yeah, okay. Let's get moving with this southern squad, I think.
Objective logged. My aim is true.
Because we've got a Psyker here, we've got our Librarian, so he can actually take care of anything that might get past guns to the south. So we might as well push it and get out of here. Because he can hellfire anything that comes out here without having to stop. Northern group. Put it in there. They've really got the atmosphere for this place down spot on. I know I said that a lot, but it generally is kind of creepy. I don't know if that comes through on the video, probably not, but when you're playing it, it's quite a creepy sensation. The atmospheric sounds and the fact that your Terminators are in danger all the time. And just the darkness. And there they go. One coming up from behind, nothing too major. Jump forward again.
Affirmative.
Really makes me want to play the Space Hulk Deathwing game, which I'm sure is going to come out soon. TM.
Moving ahead.
Because that's looking pretty darn good at the moment. You saw the screenshots of the game that were released just prior to E3. It's looking gorgeous. I mean, that's the Unreal 4 engine for you, I suppose, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good game. Still, we haven't seen any gameplay footage proper yet, so reserve judgment until we do. But the premise is good, and it looks like the studio is taking its time over it.
I will end you.
Okay, we've got a few Gene Stealers moving up behind us now. Let's see if we can catch them with a Hellfire, which we can, which is just why Hellfire is such a... and it's Hellfire and its ilk, Psychic Storm, things like that. They're just completely OP as far as abilities go. Okay, we are getting our Terminators into the safe zone now. Feeling pretty good at the moment. Pretty confident that nothing's going to be able to get us.
Yes, Commander. Order confirmed. Holding. Scanning for enemy movement.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Bring these guys off. Overwatch. Get them to the door. And yep, end is in sight. I don't know. Seemed like a very easy mission. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Get them into the conga line. Oh, did we even get any Gene Stealers spawn then? No? Good lord. That's just bizarre. I mean, nothing spawned then that turn. Not complaining. Gets us out of here quicker.
Clear a path.
There we go.
Clear a path.
They managed to say such simple phrases with such utter contempt. Being a space marine must be quite fun. Show utter disdain for everything in the universe. Okay, we're not getting our movement grid there. There it is.
Clear a path.
Okay, again, just gonna belt it up here. His sight range, that's phenomenal with that. Just goes to show there's not really much point putting any points into perception, because you get that Auspex tracker thing. Yeah, the motion detector. Just look at that sight radius. You don't even need anything more than that. Seriously. And you can see about two Gene Stealer turns around yourself. Oh, we've got some behind us now. Okay. This squad, however, is nearly out. They will be shortly.
Securing position.
Get them lined up and ready.
Move. Advance, brothers.
completed our objective. Just burn them up. And get out of there. And we are done pretty much.
Moving. Yes, my lord.
There we go.
Moving.
Overload complete. Pretty easy mission. 26 turns, really. See how many we got to level up. 61 kills, that's not bad, is it? We've got 2 levels up. Unsurprising there. Okay, we'll deal with those and see what our next batch of missions are. Okay, so Awakenings. Locate and rescue your battle brothers. Really? Cool. That's rated as hard. Okay, let's just deal with our level ups. Quiarcus. Oh, look at that. You're a melee Terminator, aren't you? I forgot about that. Not that it really makes much of a difference, because we are going to... Yeah, we're going to have to... He's one of the rear guards, so we're going to have to up his agility so that he can move backwards too and still fire. That's good for everything else, I think. Equipment. Slowing the servo skull. Give him the proximity frag. And that is it for this loadout. Okay. Logos. Blade Master. Still, not really much point going to anything else now that we've got this. Defense bonus is better on the Mezoa Force Axe. But this one does the plus 20% hit and the plus 20% defense, so what's the point? Attributes 4 psychic power. Interesting, can I not level any of those up? No, I can't. Okay, save the points. Psychic abilities, I think we're quite happy with what we've got. Our skills. Psi boost, Blade Master, and increased chance to hit by 5% in Overwatch. But why would you take that? Why would you take that over improved photo lenses? Which gives you just a flat plus 5%. I suppose if you can double them up, can't you? So rather than Psi boost, I could take that and then I'd have a plus 10% to hit in Overwatch. But that extra 5 focus points is just far too good to ignore. View, improved photo lenses. Yeah, we're going to keep you with that. Oh, you can actually deselect skills entirely. Didn't realise that. You've got some sort of bizarre hangover bug, so you shouldn't have levelled. What's minus 1 mean? Who knows? Okay. Well, I think that is all we have time for today. We won't have time to do another mission. So, hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Fun little level, but a little bit easy. I hope they'll get harder as we progress deeper into this vast Hulk. If you like what you saw, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on social media, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.